The film opens in the place that is known for Kondak in 2600 BC. While the land flourished for a really long time, things changed when the domineering ruler, Ahk dominated and oppressed his kin to mine a strong material called Eternium. Ahk made the crown of Sabak with expectations of accomplishing the force of an immense evil presence. A senior man tracks down Eternium and is bothered for it by different slaves in order to be compensated by the Lord. A kid, Halan Christian, helps the man get free and conveys the Eternium to one of the ruler's troopers. Rather than a prize, the senior man is wounded and lost a precipice. The kid's dad pulls him away and urges him not to attempt to be a legend. The kid then snatches the Eternium from the warrior and escapes with it, however is ultimately gotten and condemned to death. At the point when he is going to be executed, his body evaporates as he shows up before the Chamber of Wizards, who pick the kid as their boss and provide him with the powers of Shazam. Nonetheless, the legend expresses that the hero defied Ahk and obliterated him and his royal residence prior to evaporating for eternity. In the current day, Kondak has fallen subject to a hired fighter group called Intergang. They are as of now searching for a criminal named Adriana Tomaz, Sarah Shahi. However, she goes through a security-designated spot with her sibling Kareem, Muhammad Amer, in addition to partners Samir, James Kasadi Moyer, and Ishmael Gregor, Marwan Kenzari. The group shows up at a cavern where Adriana desires to find the crown of Sabak for research purposes. While Kareem is holding up in the van, Samir's body tumbles off a precipice. Intergang mercs appear and hold the other three at gunpoint after Adriana figures out how to secure the crown. The lead merc holds a firearm to her head and powers her to surrender the crown. However, Adriana starts to peruse the engraving in the cavern, arousing Kondak's alleged boss, Teth Adam, Dwayne Johnson. The mercs attempt to go after Adam, however are quickly destroyed individually. The cavern starts to implode with Ishmael probably dying. Adriana escapes with Kareem, yet they are found by Adam, who continues to butcher more mercs in choppers and tanks. As he moves toward their van, a rocket made of Eternium is terminated at Adam, injuring him when it detonates. He attempts to take off, however falls and is taken in by Adriana. Ishmael ends up being alive, as he is driving Intergang and needed to get the crown for himself. He advises different specialists to find Adriana.
In the meantime, superhuman Carter Corridor Hawkman addresses Amanda Waller about Adam's enlivening and the mayhem he abandoned. She enrolls him to accumulate his group, the Equity Society of America, Maxine Hunkel, Typhoon, who have some control over wind and sound, Al Rothstein, Molecule Smasher, who has a suit that can make him develop, which he acquired from his uncle, and Kent Nelson, Specialist Destiny, who wears a protective cap that picked him and gives him powers of magic. They take off to Kondak to carry Adam to Waller. Adam awakens in the room of Adriana's child Eamon, Bodhi Sabangi, who is fixated on superheroes and is eager to meet the hero of Kondak. Adam strolls through the wall and officially meets Adriana and Kareem, who make sense of how the residents consider him to be a legend and defender, despite the fact that Adam says he is no legend. Adam flies into the city and sees a sculpture of the hero. Eamon gets some Intergang mercs to follow him to certainly stand out. It works, and Adam starts to lay into the mercs, which thus stands out of the Equity Society. Hawkman and Destiny leave their fly to save two mercs that Adam dropped before they pursue him. Adam fights the two preceding Typhoon and Smasher enter the image. In spite of their endeavors, Adriana stands up to the Equity Society and lets them know that not a single one of them tried to help Kondak the entire time that Intergang was dominating, and Adam is the main individual to give the mercs what they merit, yet Hawkman doesn't think they should be killed to be dealt with. Adriana tracks down Adam and addresses him over what she has gained from the Equity Society with respect to Adam's actual story. Adam's conflict with Ahk was supposed to be out of retribution, and when he released his ability to kill the ruler, it ran wild and obliterated Ahk and his powers, however a huge piece of Kondak. The wizards then detained Adam in the cavern where Adriana tracked down him. The Equity Society appear trying to acquire Adam, however he takes off after Adriana requests that he safeguard Eamon. Ishmael gets to Adriana's loft and points his firearm at Eamon and Kareem since he realizes they have the crown. Kareem battles Ishmael long enough for Eamon to attempt to move away, however Kareem is shot. The Intergang mercs pursue Eamon until Adam appears at convey another beatdown. Ishmael gets Eamon and takes off on a hoverbike. Adam pursues them, alongside the Equity Society. Sadly, Ishmael get away. Adam continues to cut down more mercs before they find Ishmael and Ammon, the previous having been relying on Adam appearing with the crown. Adriana is compelled to surrender it for Ammon's life, yet Ishmael endeavors to shoot the kid in any case prior to wearing the crown. Adam figures out how to fly quickly enough to get the shot, yet his powers detonate, searing Ishmael to a fresh, yet Hawkman safeguards Adriana with his wings, Destiny safeguards Ammon, and Smasher saves Twister from the impact. Subsequent to seeing the degree of his annihilation and making Ammon be injured, Adam attempts to take off. He is found by Hawkman and compelled to reveal his origin story after Ishmael had referenced the name Haru. Adam makes sense of that Haru was the one decided to be the wizard's boss, yet after his folks were gone after by Ahk-Tun's professional killers, with Adam's significant other being killed, Haru gave Adam his powers to save his life. Tragically, the professional killers hit Haru with a bolt, making Adam become rankled and pursue Ahk-Tun with no benevolence. Acknowledging he brings more destruction than assurance, Adam says, Shazam, and surrenders his powers, energetically permitting the Equity Society to acquire him.
Adam is acquired by Amelia Harcourt while the Equity Society watches out for Ammon and plans to bring him and Adriana home. Notwithstanding, Ishmael is in damnation and is tracked down by the evil presences that name him as their boss and transform him into Sabak. He arises as a huge red-horned evil presence and continues to rise a military from damnation to threaten Kondak. The Equity Society attempts to battle yet is handily outclassed. Ammon gathers together the residents to retaliate with him, in addition to Adriana and Kareem, while the superheroes show up at the remnants of Ahk-Tun's castle. Destiny safeguards Hawkman, Tornado, and Smasher from entering, as he understands this is the way he can save Hawkman from kicking the bucket. Adam heads out in different directions from the Equity Society, while individuals of Kondak Serenade long experience the boss. Adam decides to annihilate Ahk-Tun's lofty position, promising to be the defender of Kondak. He additionally tells Adriana that Teth Adam is excessively dated, and that he will presently be known as Dark Adam. Mid-credits scene. Adam is found by a robot sent by Waller. She advises him to keep straight, or she will send powers after him. Adam provokes her to do as such, and afterward explodes the robot. From the smoke, a figure plunges from the sky. He moves toward Adam and lets him know they need to talk. He ventures out from the smoke, uncovering, as a matter of fact, the last child of Krypton. Superman, Henry Cavill. Subscribe for more videos like this, turn on notification and leave a like to help the channel out. Thank you for watching.